Hey guys, this is Gary Stanley, your sales guy. Hey, today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is sales. All right. We got a great subject for ourselves today. Let's go ahead and get to our topic. It is called selling. How to talk your way out of a sale. What? I said, selling. How to talk your way out of a sale. Ding, 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 ding. That's crazy, right? You probably never heard nobody say, hey, don't keep talking, but we sometimes do. Been guilty, done that, okay? And our total topic for today is, selling, how to talk yourself out of a sale. I've seen it in my own selling career, and I've talked to some other salespeople, and I was talking to one of my friends who's a sales guy too the other day, and he said, Gary, I had this sale. I had it all wrapped up, but I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I said, what happened? He said, Gary, you won't believe this. I started talking about me and all my stuff and about blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah. And the lady decided she didn't want to get it. So he told me I talked my way out of a sale. Dang, that sucks. But see, in real life, we're real salespeople. And sometimes we get excited. So, if you have a sale and if you have the opportunity to close a sale, one of the things and techniques you got to work on is shutting your mouth. It's kind of hard sometimes because I'm one of the kind of people that like to say hi. But I've learned over the years that sometimes less is more. And once you get a verbal agreement from a customer, and if you ask, hey, how do you spell your last name? And they give it to you, they pretty much done bought. All you have to do is finish up the rest of the paperwork and ask for an autograph. And if you just keep on talking, oh my gosh, I've seen some brilliant salespeople, some people, at least, I don't know where they're today, but I know that I watched them have a customer dangling. They were ready to buy. They wanted you to buy, but they kept on and on and on and on. Now, I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but it is. It's real bad. So if you're a person who likes to share your information, don't talk about you as much. Talk about the customer. Talk about the benefits for the customer. And once you get them to say, yeah, okay, shut up and write it up. Did you want to go ahead and go with that? The first one who speaks is the winner or the loser, depending on who's getting it or not. It's not to say you're a loser if you get the product, but if you keep talking and you've asked for the question and you haven't given them a chance to say, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll get it. All right. So a key to success in selling is, again, selling. My name is Gary Stanley, your sales guy. I told you I'd tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the crazy stuff that people don't talk about, but I do. Selling, how to talk your way out of a sale. Now, you probably already had this happen to before, because ain't none of us perfect. We're all salespeople. We're all customer service agents. We're all trying to help somebody get stuff. But have you ever been there where you felt the sale, you did real good, you done real good, and you were writing it up and everything, but you went blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah. Sometimes, unless you've written that piece of paper, that contract, and they've signed it and everything, wait till you're done with that first. Don't keep talking and they ain't signed nothing, because once they've autographed your piece of paper, it's a done deal. And if you get their information as far as their credit card information, you done got to sell. But do yourself a favor, before you start blabbing all kinds of baloney and talking about how great you are and all the stuff that's in your life, give the customer a chance to unwind, to get to know you. You're having a selling conversation, baby, and it's a numbers game. And you got to go ahead and set yourself up to where, once they ask for the order, once you've asked for the order, just, go along with the flow. Ask them basic stuff. What is the address here? How do you spell your last name? These are closes, guys. And, and the thing that you got to remember, until they sign the dotted line, it ain't a deal. And it still really ain't a deal before, until you get it and they go ahead and get their service set up and they bought the product, they got the product, because they can cancel it. So if you start ragging on about a bunch of bull on it, they ain't gonna cancel that butt. And then sometimes it happens anyway. A lot of times because, they were excited about getting the product, and then you started talking about politics, you started talking about religion, you started talking about something that they don't really care about, and you put your foot, what they call, in your mouth. I done it. I really did. So what I'm doing is sharing a wealth of information because we're salespeople. And if nobody tells you to do this stuff, to keep your mouth shut and just keep it real simple, we're going to lose some very easily sales. Because sometimes, I'm just going to tell you, you can talk yourself out of a sale. It happens. Dude, I've seen people that were really, really good salespeople. I mean, real good. They were blowing me away. They could sell stuff. But then sometimes we get kind of excited and we forget our place. What I mean by that is we the salespeople. We ain't the best friends. We ain't people that are supposed to hang out with them. We're the kind of people that want to get stuff done and move on to the next customer. And they real busy. Customers, they got stuff to do. They don't want to talk to no salesman. And if you got a chance to talk to a customer and they let you come into their home or their business and they say, well, go ahead, and you're starting to write it up and everything. Look, don't lose your mind over a sale because you ain't got no money in your pocket. Yeah, honey, I'm just saying. Selling's important and we matter. But customers, hey, listen, without that signature or without that credit card number, without them getting that product delivered or set up or just sold, I'm going to tell you what, you ain't got a sale yet. So remember, selling, how to talk your way out of a sale. It's real easy. Just talk a lot of garbage, talk about things that may offend them. But remember, you got to look at your customer. They're all different. You got all different types of personalities. Now, not a whole lot of different personalities, but there are key things that you need to learn about different people, the way they talk, the way they act. And you got to be careful about what you're talking about. Don't be talking about stuff that interests you. If it interests them, keep it in mind. Talk about what's interesting to them. But be very careful, because if you got a significant other around and you're talking about something that the other person don't like or dislikes, you just lost a sale. Stab you right in the back. Oh, no, he didn't. Yes, they do. Sometimes I've seen customers and people I've worked with, they'll start talking about, I don't know, politics. Now, people got their own opinions. You got to let people have their own opinions. But in our sales job, it ain't our job to have an opinion. Our job is to keep our mouth shut, write up the order, and sell something. It's that simple. And if you're trying to be a great salesperson, this is a valuable thing you need to learn. It's really, really important that you keep your mouth shut and just write up the order, because it's real easy to talk your way out of a sale. The reason why I know is because I've done it. It sucks, okay? And selling, we're important, and we got to make sure that when we're selling, we keep it real simple. Because once you got an okay, it's time to go, baby. Get that piece of paper, write it up. You ain't there to stay the whole night. Because they will just, if you stay there longer than you're supposed to, and I've done it, and I've seen other salespeople do it. They'll just get or they might even get the signature, but they just go on and on and on and on. And the customer, during that time, they got a chance to think about it. Dang, I really don't know if I want this. They gave me too much time to think about it. Why didn't they just leave? They had my signature. They had my credit card information. They had my social and all this stuff. But, they lost the sale. And that was because we've talked our way out of a sale. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. We just had a very simple conversation about selling and how not to talk your way out of a sale. Maybe that should be the title of our story. Talk yourself out of a sale sucks, and I've done it. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. What was our subject for today? It's selling. How to talk your way out of a sale. Maybe the question should be how not to talk your way out of a sale. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something, and have a good day. This is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. So do me a favor, here's a little fist bump, boom. Remember, keep your mouth shut. Once you write it up, shut up. And have a nice day. All right.